Find out which British dish creeps Travis and Jason Kelce say they don't know where to start when eating. Jason and Travis Kelce indulged in a full English breakfast, afternoon tea, and other treats while recording a special episode of their New Heights podcast in London. Instead of going to see his girlfriend Taylor Swift perform in London, Travis Kelce decided to have some British food with his brother. As part of their New Heights with Jason and Travis Kelce podcast, the 34-year-old tight end from the Kansas City Chiefs and his 36-year-old brother Jason traveled across the Atlantic to film at Passink Avenue Bar in London. The Philly-inspired dive bar served the NFL star's classic British dishes, which Travis, who is known for his picky eating habits, found repulsive. Travis was immediately unimpressed by the choices available to him. "We're supposed to eat food? I thought we were just going to be drinking English beer," he said. As the ex-Eagles player put it, "They got a full English breakfast for us. We got beans, most importantly. What is it with the beans?" The father of three first struggled to understand the spread and how to eat the beans, but once he finally got the hang of it, he was disappointed. "So what's the big deal?" Jason asked. "As far as you're concerned, that's correct. Toasted bread with beans. Really uninteresting." In response to the question of whether he would sample anything from the dish, Travis said, "No, I think you're doing great," further indicating his reluctance to test it after reading that negative review. However, his opinion changed after sampling the blood sausage, which he enjoyed to the point that he had a second serving. "I won't lie, this is fantastic," Jason underlined, although Travis conceded, "That was pretty good." They looked at a three-tiered display of bite-sized items in amusing confusion as the next English meal was served to them. "What exactly is this? Can someone lend me a hand?" Jason gazed skeptically at the food tower and stated, "I am completely confused about how to begin with this." "Indeed, what is the best way to tackle this?" Travis chimed in as well. The Kelces remained bewildered even after sampling one of the sandwiches, despite earlier instructions to do so. "Just what is it? Would you like some frosting?" After Jason bit into his sandwich, Travis wanted to know what it was like. It was cheese, Jason told him. According to Travis, he isn't much of a cheese fan. "No, you're not a fan of cheese?" His voice betrayed his disbelief as he inquired. "Cheesy goodness, isn't it? Kinda creeps me out," Travis said of the sandwich, continuing, "Cream cheese is tough, too. Cheesecake, same thing." He went on to add that he had a strong aversion to goat cheese due to its mushy feel. A blue pastry was Travis's choice for the next item in the taste test queue, while Jason opted for a vol au vent. His assessment was that it looked like a powdered macaroon. "Sounds French," he said as he bit into the egg-filled pastry. "Are you saying that all you do is steal from the French?" "Okay, we steal things all the time in the US. "Yes, from all of us," Travis teased. Instantly praising and explaining the two delights in simple words, both NFL players were pleased with their selections. Pastry filled with egg salad? The option that Jason had in mind was "sign me up," he said. Travis elaborated on his elaborate treat, which turned out to be choux pastry, saying, "This was all done up and everything, and it's just like sugar in a croissant." "Great British Bake Off should have taught me that," Jason said. "An obsessive viewer of that. Excellent performance. It's the kind of program that both Kylie and I eagerly await the release of new seasons of." Jason painstakingly added jam and cream, which he mistaken for butter. Travis, whose excitement for the warm scones was palpable, let out an excited moan as he popped one into his mouth. The towering display of pastries and sandwiches washed down with little cups of tea for the brothers. "Okay, that is still blazing hot," Travis remarked of the drink, holding his breath before taking a sip. "Let's see what we're rocking with, see what all the hype is about." "Dude, put your pinky out and do it properly," Jason scolded his younger brother before asking, "I think you're supposed to drink it hot, right?" They both agreed it tasted lovely as they clinked their glasses and drank from them. Travis concurred, saying, "I'm not gonna lie, Tea doesn't taste like this in America, Jason proclaimed. I'm not gonna lie. This is the best tea I've had in my FNG life. One day after Jason and Kylie Kelce's first Eras Tour performance at Wembley Stadium, on June 22nd, the Kelce brothers recorded an episode of their podcast. Wembley Stadium played host to another night of Swift's Eras Tour performances the next day, on June 23rd, when Travis made his stage debut. On Sunday, June 30th, Travis was there for Swift's penultimate gig of her 3-night Dublin residency, in addition to all 3 of her London shows last week. Another account states that, after leaving football, Jason Kelce built a $15,000 man cave and now spends $2,000 monthly on books. Months after leaving the NFL after 13 seasons, Jason Kelce has been taking delight in life's little luxuries, in contrast to his younger brother Travis, who has been living it up. Jason, who will be joining ESPN as a Monday Night Football commentator for the 2018-19 season, has been spending a lot of time at home in Philadelphia with his family and working on construction projects. A Kelce family insider told the U.S. Sun that Jason has devoted a lot of time and energy to renovating his home library and man cave. According to the source, Jason is the ideal anti-star, since he loves the simple life. The insider subsequently stated that the former Philadelphia Eagles center spent $15,000 for his man cave. Outside of athletics, Kelce studied history and literature at the University of Cincinnati. After hanging his cleats up, he allegedly spends roughly $2,000 a month on old book copies for his personal collection. When not reading or hanging out in his cave, Kelce apparently likes mowing the grass with his $4,000 lawnmower. According to the source, when Kelce has parties, he spends over $1,000 on meat and serves it with an excellent assortment of specialty brews. Jason is clearly interested to learn more about the beer industry, the person claimed. The discovery comes not long after Jason and Tavis became investors in Garage Beer together. While the 2018 Super Bowl champion is undoubtedly making up for missed time with wife Kylie and children Wyatt, Elliot, and Bennett, the insider stressed the contrast between him and Travis when it comes where they spend their money. According to the source, Jason is happy wearing his favorite footwear, which are Birkenstocks or flip-flops, or his favorite pair of Nike Air Monarchs, which are about $70. All he needs is a shirt and some Levi's, she said. He appreciates the little things in life and leads a modest lifestyle.